Hello and welcome to Fox Sports Lab AFL here with the Chief Round 8. Looking forward to this one, Chief. And, well, what a week to start with the showdown in Adelaide and Port. And before you get into your tips, I am 4 ahead.
I'm hurting, Dicko. I've been loyal to teams and it's cost me loyalty out the door.
Oh, I've never watched the tipping so closely in my life. Just wanting to knock you off. I'm pretty much unbeatable from here, being 4 ahead. But let's talk about the showdown. So Adelaide had a rocky start of the season, but since round 5, they're number 3 for scoring when they go inside 50. So they're starting to find their mojo a little bit. Are you tipping a little bit of an upset here, considering that Adelaide are the outsiders?
They got the easy kill last week, didn't they? North Melbourne. Port Adelaide, not super impressive against the Saints, but I'm sticking with Port Adelaide in this one.
Okay, so I am as well with Port. Let's go to the match of the round, Carlton and Collingwood. So this one, capacity of 100 at the game, but let's have a look at this because Collingwood is starting to get their swing on now, and then Carlton, they're the real deal, and I'm on Carlton all the way in this one, but I'm actually going for Collingwood. Who are you tipping?
You're on Carlton all the way in this one, but I'm actually going for Collingwood. That's incredible logic, Dicko.
I'm Carlton all the way in terms of their season. They're going to be there at the pointy end, but I'm going. What?
You tipped against them last week as well.
I still think they're the real deal, but I've got to.
You're the shocker.
But I've got the Cats comment. I can't be jumping off the Cats comment last week.
Okay, I'm going for the Blues in this one. It was a funny game against the Cats. They didn't take their chances early. And in the end, the margin probably flattered them, but they should have been a lot closer first and second quarter. So still a good contest. I think this will be a cracking game. Going for the Blues.
Yeah, so just to clarify, Carlton will be there at the pointy end.
Yeah,
but
of course they will.
I'm going for the reigning premiers in this one.
Here. Shocker.
Battle of the Bridge, though, Sydney and the Giants. How's this for a stat? They are number 1, the Giants, for scores, for defensive turnovers, for everything possible to just punishing teams right now. So this one's starting to gain momentum considering where they are on the ladder. Who are you tipping?
Well, it's a tough one. Sydney had the bye last week. They played your old team, Hawthorn. Didn't get much of a test there. I'm actually tipping. They're favourites at home, the Swans. I'm tipping the Giants in this one.
Yeah, I'm going with the Giants as well. So
you can't just copy to protect your lead.
I'm not copying. I just great minds think alike. Come on. Melbourne and Geelong. This will be fascinating in terms of where you're going with this. So the Cats Comet is alive and kicking. No Dangerfield, so he's out for 4 weeks. So that's going to hurt their engine room. And then you got Melbourne that. I mean, they had an easy kill against Richmond last week.
Yeah.
So this one, I mean, we've got cracking games all across the weekend, but the Cats Comet's just going to keep unbeaten.
Well, it was funny. I mean, I did the Richmond Melbourne game. It was rubbish. Melbourne just sort of cruised through that. It wasn't impressive at all. And then you look at the quality of the Carlton Geelong game. You say, well, Geelong are playing at a higher level. I've got to tip the Cats in this one. You've got to stick with them while they're hot.
Yeah, the Cats conceded 32 points per game from turnover, the fewest of any team. So I know Carlton had their fair share inside 50s last week, but gee whiz, they can seriously defend.
Yeah. So you're tipping Melbourne?
No, I'm going with Geelong. Okay. I'm going with the Cats Comet. Mate, I tipped them weeks ago at $9.50 for the flag. They're now into $6. I can only do so much on this show.
Come on.
It's just tipping for you. Now, up in your old state where you grew up, Brisbane and Gold Coast, always a feisty game, this one, the Q Clash.
Yep.
Brisbane, to be fair, I have no idea where they are as a footy club right now, but Dimmer's got the Suns actually playing some good footy. So I'm going to let you go first with your tip in this.
Okay, it's an interesting one. I've been very bullish about Brisbane this year, and the bullishness is over. They can suck it for all I care, Brisbane. I am off them. I'm not sticking with them anymore. I'm going for the Suns.
Wow.
They've let me down too often, mate. You just, at some stage, you've just got to throw the shovel away and stop digging yourself a hole.
Well, I mean, I listen to your commentary on Brisbane and you say that their forward line, like you got Hipwood, you got Danaher, you got the potency up there in Cameron, but Lions are 16th for scores per inside 50. So how does that happen when you've got a forward line like that?
No idea. Well, I think their midfield's struggling as well, and I think the Suns midfield can get the job done here.
All right. Now, Saints. Me, I'm going the Gold Coast.
Oh, you're just following all my upset tips. You are the worst.
How do you think I'm going to stay ahead in this?
Oh, you shocker.
No, I've got them written down here. I've got them
Okay.
written down, so I'm not fudging this at all. Jack Higgins unsuccessful for his ban of 3 weeks at the tribunal, so I don't think it matters either way in terms of North Melbourne this week. But I'm going the Saints. Pretty straightforward, Chief.
Yep, Saints can't. You just can't mount a case for North.
What about West Coast and Essendon? 4 weeks ago, we would have said Essendon would have been a moral in this. This one's in Perth, though. I'm actually going Essendon against West Coast. I'm not sure what you're doing.
I am going Essendon as well, although it's going to be a lot closer now with Harley Reid back. But I think Essendon's got a little bit of spunk about their game at the moment. They're feeling up and about. So a really good draw against Collingwood on Anzac Day. You've got to ride the momentum.
All right, Richmond and Freo.
Freo for me.
Freo for me as well. And match of the round, Western Bulldogs and the Hawks.
Are you laughing, eh? Laughing at your old team.
Oh, no, I tell you what, the defence is going to be under siege with their forward line.
Well, you're right. It's going to be a big test for Hawthorn's defence, but the Bulldogs are only just going as well. I don't think they've been anywhere near the level that a lot of people thought in 2024. I'm tipping them, but I don't think it's going to be one-way traffic.
Yeah, I'm going with the Doggies as well. All right, big call time. I'm going to kick this off. Considering I thought you were going to go to Brisbane, but you're actually gone the Gold Coast, so I genuinely think they're going to win. They're 270 right now with better. But I'm just going to put a little bit of cream on top of this for you. So my big call is Gold Coast to win, and the new main attraction on the Gold Coast, Walt Disney in Jed Walter, to kick 3+ goals. So I'm sure the traders had better look after this. You're going to get some really juicy odds.
Very nice. I just hope Fags doesn't watch this. He'll never talk to us again, Diggo. I'm going in that last game, Western Bulldogs and Hawthorn. I think Hawthorn will be inside 25 points. I think they will take it up to the Dogs. It won't be a cruise for the Western Bulldogs, so maybe the margin call's the way to go.
Okay, so you got some value and you got some work around that one, maybe 1 to 39 Doggies or inside 125.
1 to 25. Better odds.
120. All right, that's a big call from the Chief. Thanks, Chief. Enjoy your call across the weekend, and we'll be back next week to obviously preview round 9.
Look forward to it.
Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.